So like I said, I'll be back for another video. I'm looking at North Carolina State's recruiting class next. One thing I like to point out, if you go and look at these Rivals rank the states, Dave Doeren has always tried to lock down the state of North Carolina, always get the best players to stay in North Carolina. If you've seen a video that I did, when Clemson's been really, really good, they always got players out of the state of North Carolina. We got Dwayne Allen, Chavis. I can't remember the left guard name, Eric something. He out of the Jack Brick. Sword played linebacker. I think he was one of the top players out of the state of North Carolina. Came out of Anson. Dexter Lawrence. So if you go look at what's going on right now with Matt Brown and recruiting and what Dave Doeren was trying to do, to get all the best players to go to North Carolina. Trent Simpson, outside linebacker, according to Rivals, number one player in the state of North Carolina. He's forecasted to go to North Carolina. Desmond Evans, depending on, like I said, who you look at, he's the top player. Jones, strong side defense end, North Carolina. Strong safety, Michael Sinclair, North Carolina. Mitch Myers, Clemson. Then you get all the way down to number 8 before you get to an NC State player that's going to stay. Wide receiver, Pottery Rooks. He's going to NC State. He verbally committed. NC State this year, I don't, let's see what they're doing up here. Yeah, I'm looking at the computer. They're 7th in the ACC, 35th in the nation. They had a real young team this year. Maybe they didn't have a lot of signings, but they only signed one 4-star player. Got a Myers Park in Charlotte, pretty good football talent area. David Van is the next top-rated player. They got only a 3-star. The rest of them are 3-stars. It's not saying 3-stars can't turn into talented players, just saying that, they're not having all these great players, a lot of 4- and 5-star players, which North Carolina really never has done. They got 7 players out of North Carolina. They got 5 out of Georgia. Virginia 2, Arizona 1, District of Columbia 1, Florida 1, Maryland 1, South Carolina 1, quarterback 1, receiver 6, offensive line 4, defensive line 2, linebacker 2, 3 DBs, and 1 special team. I said North Carolina State was young last year. I think their quarterback was the player of the year in New Jersey. They had a freshman running back, I believe, this past year. So they got a lot of young players and stuff like that. I don't know what they did on defense, but they got a lot of young players. So we're going to see what North Carolina State does next coming years. I guess this Rooks guy might be pretty good. Never seen him play. I didn't even look at no film on the guy, but I guess he's pretty good. I'll review Duke and Wake Forest next.